Welcome to Mr. Melvin's Corner.
Hello kids, it's me, Mr. Melvin, and welcome back to Mr. Melvin's Corner. Are you guys having a great day today? You are? Me too. Hey, you know what? Today is somewhat of a very special day. I'm feeling kind of grateful for today, aren't you? You are? That's great. Well, you know what? No, not grateful. Thankful. Because today is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving! Yay! Yeah, Thanksgiving is a very special holiday about giving thanks. So today, we're going to be going on a Thanksgiving type of adventure today. Are you ready? You are. Well, here we go. So kids, what do you know about Thanksgiving? That's pretty cool. You know, what I know about Thanksgiving is the food, like the turkey, like the dressing. Oh, I love mashed potatoes and hanging out with your family, your friends, and also watching football. Yeah, I know exactly what Thanksgiving. Uh-oh. You know who that is? Huh, absolutely right. How you doing, Grandma?
I'm doing good, boy. You forgot to grab the cranberry sauce.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, you know, I was going to... I'm talking to my friends right now about Thanksgiving. I'll be sure to pick that up.
Well, I want to give a history lesson on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. My grandma's going to give us a history lesson about Thanksgiving. Are you ready? Well, let's see what Grandma has to say.
Hello, children. It's me, Granny M. And welcome to Granny M's history lesson. And today, I'm going to give a history lesson about Thanksgiving. Now, what do you know about Thanksgiving? You do? That is marvelous. Well, I'm going to give a brief little history lesson on Thanksgiving. Well, here we go.
Thanksgiving Day is a national holiday in the United States, and Thanksgiving occurs on Thursday, November 26. In 1621, the Plymouth colonists and the Wampanoag Native Americans shared an autumn harvest feast that is acknowledged today as one of the first Thanksgiving celebrations in the colonies. For more than 2 centuries, 2 days of Thanksgiving were celebrated by individual colonies and states. It wasn't until 1663, in the midst of the Civil War, that President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed a National Thanksgiving Day to be held each November. In September 1620, a small ship called the Mayflower left Plymouth, England, carrying 102 passengers and an assortment of religious separatists seeking a new home where they could freely practice their faith, and other individuals lured by the promise of prosperity and land ownership in the New World. 1 month later, the Mayflower crossed Massachusetts Bay, where the Pilgrims, as they are now commonly known, began to work establishing a village at Plymouth. Native American Squanto, a member of the Pawtuxet tribe who had been kidnapped by an English sea captain, was sold in slavery before escaping in London. He taught the Pilgrims, weakened by malnutrition and illness, how to cultivate corn, extract sap from maple trees, catch fish in the rivers to avoid poisonous plants. He also helped the settlers forge an alliance with the Wampanoag, a local tribe which would endure more than 50 years of tragically remains one of the sole examples of harmony between European colonists and Native Americans. Historians have suggested that many of the dishes were likely prepared using traditional Native American spices and cooking methods. Because the Pilgrims had no oven and the Mayflower's sugar supply had dwindled by the fall of 1621, the meal did not feature pies, cakes, or other desserts, which have become a hallmark of contemporary celebrations. Pilgrims held their second Thanksgiving celebration in 1623 to mark the end of a long drought that had threatened the year's harvest and prompted Governor Bradford to call for a religious fast. Days of fasting and Thanksgiving on an annual or occasional basis became a common practice in the New England settlements as well. In 1817, New York became the first of several states to officially adopt an annual Thanksgiving holiday, each celebrated on a different day. However, the American South remained largely unfamiliar with the tradition. In many American households, the Thanksgiving celebration has lost much of its original religious significance. Instead, it now centers on cooking and sharing a bountiful meal with family and friends. Turkey, a Thanksgiving staple so ubiquitous it has become all but synonymous with the holiday, may or may not have been on offer when pilgrims hosted the inaugural feast in 1621. Today, however, nearly 90% of Americans eat the bird, whether roasted, baked, or deep fried on Thanksgiving, according to the National Turkey Federation. Other traditional foods include stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie. You know what, that reminds me, you need to tell Melvin that he needs to get that cranberry sauce on the double. Another tradition of Thanksgiving are the parades. Parades have also become an integral part of the holiday in cities and towns across the United States. Presented by Macy's department store since 1924, New York City's Thanksgiving Day Parade is the largest and most famous, attracting to some 2 to 3 million spectators along a 2.5-mile route and drawing an enormous television audience. Ooh, I can't wait to see the floats.
I hope that you enjoyed that wonderful, marvelous history lesson on Thanksgiving. And can you tell Melvin to grab the cranberry sauce on his way here? Cause that's what we wait for. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving.
Wow, that was a lot of history about Thanksgiving. Wow, so Thanksgiving was about the Pilgrims and the Indians coming together and being grateful and thankful and sharing the food. Wow, that's pretty cool, huh? And man, 1620? That's a long time ago where Thanksgiving started. Huh. Wow, my grandma knows a lot about history, huh? Yeah. Oh, and I still need to pick up the cranberry sauce, huh? Yeah. Are you ready for today's activity? You are? I am too. And since we're still doing Thanksgiving today, we're going to be doing an art activity. Yes, we are going to be drawing a turkey. Are you ready? You are? Well, get your pencils, your papers, your crayons, your markers, your color pencils, and let's get the drawing.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a nice big circle in the center of the page, just like that. Next, we're going to draw the beak of the turkey. We're going to draw a sideways V, there and there. And now we're going to connect the beak. And now we're going to give it a mouth. So I'm going to draw a line from the bottom all the way to the top, right there. Next, we're going to do the eyes. We're going to draw a circle right here, and another circle right there. Perfect. Now, we're going to color in the eyes. So go ahead and color in the eyes, guys. Awesome. Looks pretty nice. Next, I'm going to draw a little goobler. I'm not really sure the name of it, but we're going to draw that. And now, we're going to draw the eyebrows. Next thing we're going to do is, we're going to draw the body of the turkey. Nice plump body, like that. Awesome. Next, we're going to draw the neck of the turkey. Right there. Awesome, guys. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to now work on the wings of the turkey. And now we're going to start from the head. We're going to draw little lumps and little bumps all the way down until we reach the end of the line, right there. Next, we're going to draw more wings. Make a line right here, make a line right there, and another line right there. Awesome. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to work on the feet. So now we're going to do a curvy W for his feet, one right there, and another one right next to it. Curvy W. Right there. What's missing? Oh yeah, the tail. How can I forget? So just draw a quick little line right here, and another long line on the other side. Right there. Awesome. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to complete the tail. We're going to draw a little line over here and go start from the head and make a big little loop right here. Big little loop from here all the way around to reach the bottom. Whoop. And we're going to connect. Awesome. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to give, some nice little wings for the tail. So we're going to draw a line right here, another line right here, and then another line right here. Yep. And another small little line right there. Awesome. And now we're going to draw a line right where his head meets, right there, and another small little line right here. Great. Now we're going to add a little more details. We're going to do a little curvy lines at the end of the tail right there, at the end of the tail right there, and keep going all the way around. And hey kids, if you guys need more time, feel free to pause the video and keep going. Awesome kids, you guys are doing such a great job. Yep, keep doing the lines from here and all the way around till we reach the end. That's kind of hard, huh? Yeah. Great job. Now, we're going to get to the coloring. I'm going to speed this one up. Now, we're going to get to the fun part, the real colors. Ha! So you're going to need orange, brown, and red. Only colors you need. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with the beak. Let's use the orange. And now, let's speed this coloring up right now. Enjoy! And there you have it. You have the Thanksgiving turkey. Great job, guys.
Wow, wasn't that such a great activity? Drawing a turkey? Hey, can I see your turkey? How does yours look? Wow! Mwah. Bravo! Magnifico! Yeah, yours looks awesome. I love the way you guys draw. Great job! And since you did an activity and finished it, give yourselves a round of applause. Great job, my artist! We are having such a great day today, and I hope that you having a great day as well, because we're having so much fun every day. We like to it's Thanksgiving, I'm eating turkey and watching games, I like to you know what that means? Correct. It's story time. Let's see what Mr. M has in store for us today. Let's go check it out. Hello, children. It's me, Mr. M, and welcome back to Mr. M's Reading Corner. And you know what time it is? Correct. It is story time. And today, we're going to be reading a very festive story. Since it's Thanksgiving and all, we're going to be reading the book Arthur's Thanksgiving, written by Mark Brown. Now, are you ready for this very festive and yummy Thanksgiving of a story? Are you now? Well, here we go. Arthur's class was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Mr. Ratburn was about to announce the director of the Thanksgiving play, The Big Turkey Hunt. Arthur chewed his pencil. I hope he picks me, whispered Francine. They all held their breath. I've chosen Arthur to direct the play, said Mr. Ratburn. He handed the script to Arthur. Me? The director, said Arthur. Oh no, grumbled Francine. This is going to be a disaster. Arthur's first job as director was to assign the parts. The narrator would have most to say, but the turkey, the symbol of Thanksgiving, had the most important role of all. Secretly, Arthur was glad he wouldn't have to be the turkey. But who would play that part? At lunch, Francine gave Arthur 2 chocolate cupcakes. She wanted to be the narrator. Buster even let Arthur borrow his Captain Zoom spaceman. He wanted to be Governor William Bradford. Being the director seemed like fun. Arthur thought Francine would make a good turkey. Never, said Francine. I want to be the narrator. Besides, I have the loudest voice. No doubt about that. Francine would be the narrator. Arthur showed Muffy a drawing of the turkey costume. Lots of feathers, said Arthur. It's a very glamorous role. Yuck. Vomitrosis, squealed Muffy. I should be the Indian princess. I have real brains. Brain? I've saved the most important and the most intelligent part for you, explained Arthur. No way will I be the turkey, answered Brain. I'll be the Indian chief. Buster, you're my best friend, began Arthur. The part is real easy. Only one line, and that's the best in the play. I want to be Governor Bradford, said Buster. Arthur was so desperate that he asked Binky Barnes. The turkey is a strong and powerful animal, argued Arthur. Yeah, without saying a word, it can make you look like a fool in front of the entire school, said Binky. The play was only 6 days away. Where would Arthur find a turkey? Arthur knew he could count on his family. I'd love to be the turkey, said his father. But I have a dentist appointment that I don't want to miss. The world is full of turkeys, joked his mother. You should be able to find at least one. I wouldn't be caught dead in that outfit, said his sister DW. Let's talk turkey, said Arthur over the PA system at school. The best part in the Thanksgiving play is still open. If you're interested, please come to the office at once. No one, and I mean no one, came to the office. In fact, the principal left the office laughing. Arthur put posters in the cafeteria. He placed ads in the school paper. Nothing worked. Arthur had other problems too. Muffy complained about everything. I should be the narrator. My parents are paying for the cast party, she whined. Francine would not take off her movie star glasses. They're good luck, she explained. but she was having a hard time seeing what she was doing. And Buster couldn't remember his lines. In 1620, he recited, "We sailed to America on the cauliflower." I thought it was the Mayflower. The rehearsals went from worse to bad. When the Pilgrims and Indians decided to celebrate friendship, said Francine, they began to hunt for a turkey. We cooked beans and pumpkin pies, whispered Sue Ellen. And the Pilgrims' men went off to hunt for turkeys. We made cornbread and picked cranberries, said Muffy. Oops. And the Indian braves went on their own turkey hunt. Then it was time for Francine to present the turkey. When the Indians and Pilgrims finally found a turkey, she began, there was a great rejoicing. Today, when we think of Thanksgiving, we think of turkey. She glared at Arthur. Don't worry, Arthur promised. I told you, I'd find a turkey in no time. As a last resort, Arthur decided to rent a turkey. That wasn't such a good idea. If you don't get a turkey by tomorrow's performance, said Francine, I quit. Everyone agreed. No turkey, no play. Arthur went home to think. He thought about turkeys while he did arithmetic. He thought about turkeys while he played the piano. And he thought about turkeys while he and DW did the dishes. Boy, said DW, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. The next morning, Francine, Muffy, and Buster stood before Arthur. They weren't taking any chances. Do you have a turkey? They asked. Arthur just smiled. The whole school filed into the auditorium. Ooh, said the kids when the lights went out. Shh, said the teachers as the curtains went down. In 1620, we sailed to America on the Mayflower, recited Buster proudly. Phew, said Arthur. The play continued smoothly. Muffy didn't drop the cranberries. The brain had his costume on correctly. Sue Ellen said her lines in a loud, clear voice. And Francine had even taken off her movie star glasses. Then it came time for Francine's big speech. She crossed her fingers and began. When the Indians and Pilgrims finally found a turkey, there was a great rejoicing. Today, when we think of Thanksgiving, we think of turkey. There was a lot of fumbling behind the curtain. Arthur took a deep breath. He walked on stage. As soon as he did, the audience began to laugh. Arthur turned bright red. This was going to be even worse than he had thought it would be. The turkey, Arthur began, is a symbol of togetherness and Thanksgiving, said the chorus of voices behind him. Arthur turned around and smiled. I guess Mom was right. The world is full of turkeys. Okay, turkeys, all together now. Let's hear that last line loud and clear. Happy Thanksgiving. The end. That was such a great story about Thanksgiving, about family and friends coming together. You know, one thing that I noticed in that story was something that DW said. If you want something done, You have to do it yourself. Is there anything that you've done in your life that you asked so many people and they all said no, but deep down something inside you said, hey, I'm going to do it myself? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of times you've done that. I have one question for you. What's one thing that you're thankful for? It is wonderful. That's wonderful. You know one thing that I'm grateful for and thankful for? It's family. Well, family and friends coming together, sitting at home at a nice big dining table and feasting and saying the things that you are thankful for at the end of the day. And also my mom's cooking. Yes, the turkey, the dressing, the cornbread, the ham, sweet potatoes, collard greens, and cranberry sauce. I'm sorry, chaps. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Well, that's it today for Mr. M's Reading Corner. I'm Mr. M. And remember, reading makes the heart grow fonder and the imaginations grow. Until next time, cheerio and happy Thanksgiving. Wow, that was such a great story about Arthur, and he finally doing the job himself, right? You know, one thing that I learned about that story was DW said, hey, if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. Have you guys ever been in a situation where like you kept asking your friends to help you with something, and deep down, something told you, hey, maybe you should do it yourself? Because in the end, it all came together. I love that story. Oh, hey kids, welcome to
Mel's Mail Room.
Yep, welcome to Mel's Mail Room, where we wait for the mail. So, would you guys like to wait with me for the mail? You do? Awesome. Well, let's sit back, relax, and wait for the mail. Is it here yet? No? It's not? Okay, well, let's keep waiting. Still not here. You know, maybe I should just go outside.
You've got mail.
We have mail. Let's see who it's from today. Oh, this one's from Mark. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. And it reads, hey Mr. Melvin, what are you thankful for? That's a great question. One thing that I'm grateful for or thankful for is family. Yeah, I'm thankful for my family and my friends. Hey Mark, what are you thankful for? That's pretty cool. And that's it today for Mr. Melvin's Corner. I hope that you guys had a great day today. You did? That's awesome! Hey, guess what? I did too. Hey, what was one thing that you learned today? It was? That's awesome! You know, one thing that I learned today was being thankful. Yeah, since it's Thanksgiving and all, I learned about being thankful and being around your friends and family. And yeah, enjoying each other's company. Well, you know what time it is. Exactly. It's time for our goodbye song. Now it's time to say goodbye to all of my friends. And I hope that you had a great time because the fun never ends. So let's shoot for the stars and fly high in the sky. Because on that note, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, kids. I hope that the rest of your day be the best of your day. I'm Mr. Melvin. Happy Thanksgiving!
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Melvin S. Ward. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is just under Melvin Ward. And hit the notification bell if you guys want notification videos every day.